All right. I cannot talk about anything that happens, anything, except this. I don't care who. If it's Sting himself, I can't talk about it except this. Or the drummer of Sting. The Police, the band. All day, TV blasting, TV off for a while. I don't have to say times because this is comical with the kind of military personnel all over this terrorist cell. I just got to do a due diligent report. Ever since I woke up, as soon as I go in there, TV on, TV go blasting, TV go off. All day, all morning, barnyard doors is what it sounds like. That door, I'll mob, and big time the door to, that I don't know where it goes, but it's over the appliance. They've got 3 doors in there. I know the military police will confirm that. I mean, you only can hear enough of it, and I've witnessed murders as they're coming and going. It's been really traumatizing for me. So you know there's doors. Anyways, they're going in and out of the doors like Grand Central. It's astounding. They're loud, they don't care. But when they're in the house, they're sneaking around. I go in there, they start turning the TV on to the IEDs, all the bombs they manufacture here. Just go down the list here because I'm limited on what I can say I am witnessing, but I am just report this in. Every time I run the water, take a bath, anything, I've been in there a few times, they wait till I am gone. Then they sneak in, but the doors are not a problem. It's now, I couldn't say this until this afternoon. The last few weeks, the cannibal terrorists in here, legally proven all these statements I'm making, when I go in that room, are jumping down like I've described a million times, but it's very important that I'm glad I can say it, but that's why I couldn't. Okay, they are racing like savages. My testimony to the top cop when I go in there, 80% of the time, and it's been hard for me not to mention it because it's so upsetting and unheard of that the United States government is protecting these kind of animals. Okay? So I don't know who it is. A couple times the terrorist has identified themselves. It's the female. But I don't believe it's only her that races like a savage into that murder room, jumping down, boom, barefooted. Now, I've reported that action a million times, but this is important because they're fucking furiously racing in. Boom, boom. There'll be 1 or 2 together or alone, and they're racing and jumping in. It is so maniac, and for a few weeks this has been going. It's like I've gone in there 5 minutes later, they're back. Boom. They're out of their minds, okay? This is clinically insane criminals. And this isn't just a term of speech, it's clinical. And so they're so on fire with their terrorist cause that I go in there and boom, they jump in. I go in there 10 minutes later, boom, they jump in. They're chasing now. the action is chasing me around the house. It's not, honestly, I wouldn't call that stalking. And it's been hard not to discuss, but I can now, and I will never forget it. And it's been so unbelievable what I witnessed, that action, that I want to devote some time to write and talk about it, because I survived this. I don't need to justify why to normal people. Okay, so they're doing that again today. If I go in the bathroom, boom, you hear them jumping in, okay? Then everything's silent. There's no TVs. The house has been ice cold and jet black, regular MO for days. I don't have to report all this on the internet. I don't look at myself anymore. And besides, I hold the camera like right up to my face. I have for 5 years. I've been like this. We all know that. It's been really hard, my woman ego, but I let it go because I'm so glad I did. It didn't matter, man. Okay. All right, let's move on to stay on point, because I don't want to take too long. My little bit of testimony I'm allowed to say I've witnessed. It's all right. I'm okay with that. So they're jumping, racing, stalking, chasing today. Every time I touch the water, they're on it, dude. They're flushing. They're doing all the stuff I don't have to tell the military personnel. They're doing all of it. There's something in my eyes, no surprise. So I think this is good enough. There's been more I am able to say, but I'm not going to sit here and do it. I don't have to. It's outright fucking criminal in here. They're still here. I mean, I can't talk about, even if it's Sting himself in this house, except I couldn't, unless I wouldn't say Sting would jump through cubby holes. I can't even use him in that analogy. But you get my point. That's all what I said I'm allowed to talk about. So if Sting was in the alley, I could not tell you this. No, you'd have to hear it from his fan webpage. Okay. It's really serious criminality in here again, okay? And there's a lot more that I'm not going to say here and try to just put on the internet, although I could. I am completely, what's the word? I don't have words of the English language. I am completely, whatever the word, not able to say 80% of what is happening, but it's okay. I understand. I'm in shock. I'm dumbfounded. And I realized that this police militia, until these good guys come in here and stop them, are like really terrorists, and they will not stop attacking unarmed women and children until they're stopped. It is something I never experienced in life. And I am in shock. It's happening to Americans. They radicalized the Americans. Now somebody, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Somebody had the thought years ago that this would easily be done. And they were correct. You could radicalize these kind of people, and they did it. Now the Americans are far gone, and they will not stop at harming and killing children and women in their fucking house slippers until they get their Allah Akbar cause. You know, they see Iran and the Shiites take power, or until they get their white KKK cross burning. And that's not going to happen. America is never going to ever be taken over by these kind of terrorists. All right, bye.